and it's hot in this room. It's because of the beat. So to either switch the beat up or switch the character. That's what happens with me. If you don't like, you can go somewhere. I'm just entertaining you. We'll knock the 5 doors in a minute, see who comes in. How are you, Jade? Oh, we're getting into some old tracks here. Ding 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 ding. Moody Moo like my tune, DSP Auto 3 like my tune, Fairy Tales like my tune. Yes, righty boy. What are you up? Only you need to wear the Thor story. Who it is, Disco, Casco, Stay Tuned, Bosch, Jen, Andy Rogers, Sexy Hog, Christy, Watkins, Ricey Boy, Tyler Vlogs, Sean and 01. Yes, Gina. These are like high vibe music, weren't they? Like if you were born in this late 70s, early 80s, you were probably listening to this in your teens, in your adult life. That's why you wear high vibe. Look what the kids are listening to now. Very low vibe music, innit? All deep bass, dragging them down. Yes, Liz, you good? Becky Ramsey, hope you well, mate. Haven't seen you for ages. Or you've probably been in, just haven't noticed, just sorry, lad. Yes, Nick. Right, we're going to go through an array of little classic dance tracks now. You're going to get an array of energy bursts. Whatever comes, whatever doesn't. But if it gets boring, I'll switch it up and go to some old classics where we can all have a little sing-along. We all love a sing-along sometimes.
New Harry nostalgics.
Thinking about prison time.
Tastes like when I was younger.
Thinking about prison rhyme.
Heard drops before, but these were
5 doors.
like a jellyfish.
I wonder who we're going to get in tonight, people. It's never fun. Well, it's only early. We've got a few hours as long as I'm staying on here. 1.4 people. Choose a life, not a knife. Protect the children, protect the future. Take your kids away from the gang thinking, the group thinking. Make sure they keep their identity that they got off you. Don't let them go out your front door and lose their identity. If you're one of them lads going against the grain at your ma's house, that means you're losing the identity you were given. It means you're on a one-way path to destruction. Why? Because you're lost. Why? Because you don't know who the fuck you are. Why? Because you've lost your identity, soft lad. Understand who you are, what music you like, what girls you like to sleep with, what food you really like, what do you really like as an individual, not what the boys like, not what they like doing, not what clothes they like, not what fashion they... What do you really fucking like? Work it out now so you're not lost for the next 20 years. Anyway, this one is called Armin van Buuren. Turn the world into a dance floor. Turn the world into a dance floor. Turn the world into a dance floor. Dance lyrics. Turn the world into a dance floor. Turn the world so we don't have war. Do you not ever sit back and think how many children are killed through war? Every day. Every day of their lives. Not by knives. Dying wives. Yes, by guns. Bullet holes in the chest of sons. Building bomb. Families gone. Everyone running. Soldiers gunning. Soldiers spraying. Body laying. We just sit there. Continue praying. Bit harsh that track, innit? It's a bit better. These are all like this one, so a little bit mild. How does it go, this one? Just sounds like the right era for me. Like Ritzy Green Eyes and that type of beat, innit? Crazy world, if you let it be, mate. Nice one, Katie, there, becoming a team member. Nice one, Ian, funny bear. That Barbie music, is it? Oh no, there's Barbie. Where's Ken? Yes, well, he's ours. That's what they done, though, didn't they? Made loads of Kens. There was Barbies everywhere anyway. They just encouraged men to be Ken, didn't they? And look what that turned out like. Yeah, Christy. Have you seen all the soft cunts in London buzzing with Will Smith, turning up in London singing tracks from 20 years ago that ruined us? All the kids in London getting ruined off them. Have you seen how boss that AJ, what's that AJ's, see where he's doing his DJing and shit? Seen how boss it was going? And then he had that fucking Will Smith there, and a week later, boom. You should open your eyes to that shit, like what they're bringing here for your kids now. Everyone that was getting away with madness in America that got kicked out, they just landed here doing the same shit, mate. Can you not see it everywhere? Yeah, Sonny Bear. You not see it everywhere, the way the kids are acting like they're American. Do you not think the kids are acting like they're American now in London? It's meant that. It's all on purpose, that. Group thinking. Look the way they're running around in 80s and 100s going through shopping malls. That's group thinking. It's all meant. Got them running around in packs just exactly the way they want them. That's what's going on in this country. It's mad, isn't it? What can you do except protect the women and children on your streets? Well, have you got no purpose in your life, lad? Life feel fucked, yeah? Because you're not identifying with what you're meant to fucking do as a man. You've only got to walk out your door and there's loads of purpose for you, mate. You've only got to look at them and acknowledge them. More so these days, and especially in the summer. You know what men are like, girls? What's your man like in the summer? Why do you think that's not like that? Be extra vigilant, I'm telling you right now. My bird's only going to school, I'm saying if he puts something on you, what do you mean? I don't give a shit if you've never carried a weapon in your fucking life.
Companion.
You get something on you.
Gerard.
Companion. He calls him that.
Trust me, girls, women, doesn't matter how old you are, men aren't at risk, young boys are, old men aren't unless they get ganged. Young boys are at risk, but women, doesn't matter what age you are, you're at major risk. You don't let your kids go to school anymore the way you used to. That's a fucking no-no. Don't give a fuck what type of estate you're on or how far it is. You do not let your 14-year-old girl walk to fucking school by herself no more. End of. Well, we shouldn't have to live like that, and your daughter shouldn't have to live with trauma for the rest of her fucking life because we shouldn't have to live like that attitude. You do have to live like that, so adapt to living like that fast. Why? So none of our women and children get fucking damaged anymore. You've got groups popping up all over the country where you've got men patrolling the streets, men lining the streets at school times, because trust me, you see these hotel rooms, they empty at 8 o'clock in the morning and fill back up at 9:30 in the morning. Do you want to know why? The local schools, trust me, same in the afternoon, empty at 2:30, fill back up at 4. Why? The schools are letting out. Trust me. And this is what men within our communities need to be doing going forward. Doesn't matter what religion you are, if you're a real man of moral who understands the purpose of protecting women and children regardless of faith, colour or creed, whatever, you'll be impacting on your community. You see a little girl by herself, watch her till you don't see her anymore. Not in a noncy way, just make sure. I'm telling you now, and you don't really grasp what you're coming across, but you're seeing loads of men. I've got a video, right, from 2019 on Robson Street in Liverpool, and I'm not aware of the shit now. No one is. I've got a video of 2 schoolgirls coming along Robson Street. I'm just recording what I normally do, not recording the schoolgirls. They just came into shot. And behind them, about 3 foot, 4 foot behind them, is an Indian looking fella or an Asian looking fella with his phone out. And I didn't click till he were right next to me what the fuck they was doing. He was recording the schoolgirls. And this is 219 in L5. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So don't think you're thinking towards this that's got his phone out behind that young girl. He might have got on you 5 minutes up the road because that's what they like, so he's put it in a different angle or a different thing, but before that he's going up close and shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Trust me on this, I'm not scaremongering. This is what they're doing right up and down the country. If you're in a park with your kids and you've got sat on that bench with his phone, go and inspect the fucking thing. And it doesn't matter if he's got a kid running around there, inspect the thing. I've had it first hand. It was in Birmingham 3 weeks ago. There was a fair there. I'm with me 2 kids and me bird. My bird's over there and my kids are on the fucking, on the bouncy castle type thing. This fella comes with his kid in a pram, takes the kid out the pram, put it in, and then sits next to the pram and gets his phone out. And he's pointing it towards this fucking bouncy castle where my kids are. Now I'm watching him. Now my bird's okay. She's a fit looking woman. So when she came into sight, his attention just locked on to my bird. And when my bird's bending down to talk to the baby, you could see it. So I just stood right next to him while he's doing it. Let him do what he's doing in front of me. I'm stood next to him, like a silent assassin. And soon as I've just crouched down to his eye level and just told him fucking straight. This is how I've had to deal with it because there was people everywhere. You see that woman, you see them 2 kids there, they're my fucking kids. You see that kid over there, that's your fucking kid. Keep your fucking eye on that. Oh, sorry. That's how I had to deal with it, because there was just pure people there. But you've got to be aware, this is what they're doing. In your summer holidays, in your parks, in your little stores, in your little festivals, in your little... everything where these are going, they're going there with unruly reasons, mate. Think about it, mate. They're coming from a room with 8 men in it. Sometimes 4 men, sometimes 3 men, sometimes 6 men. When they get out that room and they're seeing women, what do you think they're going like?
There's no going back.
They're already relocating them now into your communities. Yous are thinking it's all going to happen in 2029. It's happening now. I'm witnessing it now in Birmingham. They're taking them out of the immigration gaffs and putting them in HMOs already, and there's murder happening already in Birmingham. You've got places getting set on fire and shit because these people are going into one of these houses. Honest, HMOs in Birmingham are getting awash with them, and there's madness going on. Why? Because people like me can't live with people like that when they're doing mad shit. They're doing like third world shit in a first world kitchen. You can't handle it. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's just a bit, you know, these HMOs are shared. Scales in here and everything, so it's going to get messy, people. Most of the HMOs, what the governments have purposely put in place, they push them out there as if it's just students. It's for students, it's for students. And every time you go through student areas, what do you see in abundance? Doesn't matter if it's in season or out of season. What do you see in abundance in these community areas? Available property. No matter if it's in season, that university's full, you've still got student property empty up and down hundreds of streets. It's all done on purpose. These immigrants are going into these HMOs that was designed for students, and wherever they are, you were told that was student accommodation, them blocks. It's bullshit. They're all going in them. It's being planned, it's all there. And why do you think this is unplanned? Why do you think they haven't put the infrastructure in place to accommodate these people already? And you're thinking, oh, they haven't done it yet. It's already done. Trust me, it's already done. You've got immigrants in your streets already in HMOs that came in the country 6 months ago. And you anywhere where there's HMOs, they're getting filled with these illegal immigrants in your area. And if you've got a nice cul-de-sac with 15 houses on it, and Nat has sold his house because he knows he's getting big money for it now, it's just been remodelled into 8 bedrooms. It's gone from a 3-bedroom semi-detached house into an 8-bedroom bedsit. 1 kitchen to share, 1 bedroom to share, 1 bathroom to share, I mean. You've got 8 bodies landed in that cul-de-sac where there's only 15 families. Think about it. Half of them are pensioners, been there all their lives. Now you've got fucking 25-year-old Afghans and that. It's there. It hasn't even hit the fucking fan yet. They've done it so it hits the fan if Conservative get in. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything they're doing now is to fuck Conservatives up. Trust me. You see, the real climax with this immigration shit is when the election's on, because Labour are going to use them like fuck towards everyone. Watch. That's in 2029, and they're working towards it. Building new prisons all ready for 2029, employing this, getting this ready, getting that ready. It's all in place in front of you. It's what they're doing. So bear that in mind when you're not voting. Why? Because that's what the immigrants are doing through Labour since Tony Blair in the 90s. That's how far back it started. They just reduced the citizenship now to 5 years or something. You know what that means? Every one of them immigrants that came in 2020, which they was, are already citizens now. Guess what that means? They can vote. Who are they going to vote? The people that give them the phone, the people that give them the hotel, the people that give them the food in the pocket. Only takes a few leaflets. Do you want to keep your food? Do you want to keep your money? You need to vote Labour. That's all it takes. The solicitors that's handling them will be encouraging them to vote Labour. Why? Because that's the Muslim vote. It's the Muslim bloc. And that's what you've got in this country. Loads of Muslim legal teams challenging every fucking legislation on the land to prevent immigrants or anything to do with Islam getting targeted or sent out the country. That's what you've got. This isn't hating, this is just how it is. What the fuck's this? But as I say, there's fuck all you can do because it's happening. It's a plan that's been in the process for 50, 60, since the 80s. Since the 80s this has been going. So you're in a plan that's 50 years. 60 years in the making. They know what they're doing. We're gone in 20 years. The plan continues. Your kids are left. It's entirely up to you what state you leave your fucking kids in. I know what I want. And it's definitely not being run by a fucking organisation that goes around the world killing kids. It's what you're looking at. It doesn't matter how the fuck you look at it. They're killing kids all over the world, mate. Everywhere. Kids are the future. If you've got no kids being created, what are they going to create? They're already doing it. Sounds far-fetched, doesn't it? And people don't like to think far-fetched, do they? They're depopulating and creating at the same time. You're not noticing. The less kids we have, the more the human race is extinct. Once the human race is extinct, what replaces it? Robotic dogs, robotic individuals that are doing the work, robotic car drivers, robotic plane flyers, robotic coach drivers, robotic everything. They're stealing the consciousness through this as we're going through now. All our conscious levels, all our morals, all our characters is being stolen right before our fucking eyes and placed into machines, and no one gives a fuck. They call it AI. No, what they should be calling is stealing your consciousness, stealing your intelligence, stealing your aura. That's exactly what it's doing, and it's taking it all, bang, 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 banging it into these robots that seem like they're like you now, act like they're like you now, can think like you, add up like you, contract, multiply, distract, all like you. This is what this shit's doing, stealing our consciousness. What is the consciousness? Consciousness is Christ, the Creator. That's what Christ is. Yeah, we've got Jesus, the body of Christ, the body of the Creator. It's what it is. The Creator is a consciousness. It's a perception that we all play a part in. They're stealing it and controlling the perceptions of the vessels of Christ, which is all of us. We've all got the Spirit of Christ within us. You just need to believe in it for it to activate.
Hey Android devs, did you miss the top productivity?
And all your voids will be corrected.
I'm going to recap.
All your insecurities will be addressed. All the evil spirits that saturate you right now will be removed. Doesn't matter who they are or how long you've known them, they'll be removed out your fucking life. They're not going where you're going.
AI experiences. Journeys that can test your app's critical user journeys across devices using natural language. And with our version upgrade,
If you've got no belief, believe in fucking something. What's the biggest spirit, the most powerful spirit in this fucking cosmos, in this universe, in this external world and internal world? There's only one spirit that can get you to where you think you can get to, and that's the Spirit of Christ. Fuck all these screaming yoga, fuck all these screaming meditate down there. You tap into the Spirit of Christ and everything will be addressed for you internally. Once you're addressed internally, externally aligns itself and falls into place for you. Trust me. Trust me, lad.
This year we added added KMP support to Sage State, U Model, Lifecycle, and Paging Library.
Yeah, Sherry, I'm
And
sound.
now they're all stable. Use the new Android Studio template to get started with KMP.
You got Rob saying he's ginger so he doesn't think he's going to heaven regardless. You're in heaven.
Google I/O in the description.
It's just your perception of it. What you think you're in hell. Because it's the perception of it.
Energy bills. Beat the price cap with a British Gas.
You're at the top of the chain right now. You need to understand what this section of your life
11
is.
to 4 p.m.
If you fuck up here, you go back down a level. You don't go back up a level. You've got to go back down and cleaned out. You're full of dirt. It's what this is. It's a challenging period in your fucking life. What's the challenge? Not to fuck up. Not to hate. Not to let your emotions get ragged all over the place. It's about staying calm and not afraid. Understanding this is a thing you're going through. If you end up at the gates and you're still hating on my man and you're still wanting to do damage because he's a different religion or he's a different colour skin or he's this or you're harming kids or this, that, you're getting sent back. The reason you're like that at the gate is because you haven't accepted Christ. That's why you're dirty inside, because you haven't accepted Christ. That's why you're not getting in. No one gets there who's got dirty energy. No one is getting there who's got dirty energy. No one. And if you've grown up dirty, gang banging, dealing drugs, breaking jaws, doing all madness, and you're 25, 26, you can switch it. As long as you're sincere that you do believe in Christ, he will make it work for you. But don't think you can blag it and just throw a rosary bead round your fucking neck as if you're involved in Christ, because he'll see through that shit. Don't think you can go and break a jaw over there and then say a prayer here, because he can see through that shit. If you're going to believe properly, you'll connect. You'll let the spirit, the consciousness of Christ into your conscious, and he'll guide you. Not with words, with spirit. Trust me. He'll let you know when you're speaking out of context about someone. He'll make you feel guilty if you chat shit to your man in that negative light. He'll do all this shit to make you correct your fucking ways. Half of yous might go through it now. Chatting shit to your bird, feeling fucking guilty to fuck. That's him letting you know he's here. Correct your fucking ways or you're gonna lose him. And when you lost him, you're lost. Trust me, when you turn your back on Christ like the majority of us did because it was the church, loads of us switched up on him because the church are doing horrendous things. The church represents the body of Christ. It doesn't represent the spirit of Christ. The church is an introduction to the story of Jesus. Once you know the story of Jesus, the story will tell you, Holy Spirit, Spirit of Christ, that's your indication to jog the church on and go on your individual journey with Christ inside you, and you will change completely. If you've got addictions, he'll challenge them for you. If you're missing your mum, your dad, your brother because of whatever serious situation, he will fill that void you've got within you. All them concern and confusing situations, he'll eradicate them and make you brave and strong and courageous again. This is what he'll do if you let him in. And it mightn't be a him, it might be a her, we just don't fucking know. The bottom line is there's one creator, and that creator is Christ. And you're able to get the consciousness of Christ within you internally. Give it a go. Might take a few years, a week or two to connect. Why? Because you've really got to believe deep. You can't just sit there and go, oh, now I believe in Christ. You've got to think deep about the Spirit. Connect to the Spirit. Meditate about the Spirit of Christ and you'll connect to him. Let him in. And he'll flood you. And he'll make you cry. He'll make you angry. He'll make you do this. He'll make you do that. The reason he's making you do that is because he wants you to control that. To get you to control that, he's got to put you in that so you can resolve and deal with it. And you'll go through a process. And every bit of trauma in your fucking life, he will deliberately strip you back to and make you address that shit. Why? Because that's dirty energy. And you can't have that dirty energy in that bright white fucking place up there where everyone wants to go and everyone's fluorescent. The reason you can't see through us physically is because we're full of fucking dirt, people. Up there you can see right through us. Do you understand? Anyway, just that's the way I feel. That's what's carrying me through this madness down here in this external world. We don't belong here. Your whole purpose is trying to get to where you belong, and this is not the dimension for you. It's definitely not for fucking me. I need the afterlife, and if I've got to go through this phase of life twice, I fucking will do. I don't give a shit. It's the loop of life. What I do know is, through this stage of life, I've had deja vu since a fucking kid. I've had stages in my life where I'm saying to myself, I've been here before. And I know what the fuck that is. That's me remembering past life. You've been here before, don't fuck up. You've been here before, don't fuck up. You've been here before, don't fuck up. I might get to the gates and I've managed to redeem myself to 95% and I get sent back. But I'll remember. And I'll only need 5% to clean and then I'll be taken. I could be fucking 10 years old, 18 years old and I'll be taken. Why? Because I've got 5% left to clean. Do you get what I'm saying? You come with 100% when you're born. When you come into this dimension, you are like 100% potent energy source. It's what you are. 9 months you're travelling to get into this dimension. When you arrive here, you're like the most powerful light you can get your fucking hands on. As you're growing up, the food, the hate in the mind, the negativity, all this is dirty in that 100%. And you don't realise it. Why? Because that's what they want you to do. Whoever's in control of us wants us stuck here. They want the consciousness stuck here. It's like what they're doing. It's like they're locking us in and stealing Christ, the consciousness out of us. That's what I feel like. I'm putting it in robots. Nice one, man, for that big whale. Just think about what I'm saying, lah. A few indications to go and check. Well, if you're spiritual and you're on a spiritual journey, you've got to have a spiritual guide. Who's yours? Because I know who mine is. So who the fuck's yours? Because if you're doing yoga or you're doing that over there or you're definitely not in contact with my spirit, my guide. How you fuck? Definitely not. Do you understand what I'm saying? You've got some knobs that won't have a clue, fucked up on drugs, not even going to attempt to broaden their mindset. You know, they're all pessimistic individuals. Never no optimism there. You've got pessimism and optimism. You've got a pessimistic individual and you've got an optimistic individual, and they're two completely different fucking mindsets. It takes their time. Exactly. Everyone's gonna, at some point, hopefully, depending on what loop it is, you might be here till you're 70 and not wake up. But you don't go nowhere. You just start the process again through another fucking 9 months, pop back out and go through again till you click. Till you realise you're on this loop of life. And you're on this loop of life until your consciousness is cleaning, and then it goes from a loop. And then you're onto a new dimension there. It's a whole different ball game. We're all on a loop of life. And it's a process. It's like an oil refinery. They refine your energy so it's potent enough so you can get through the cosmos to get where you need to be. If your energy's not powerful enough to zip you through, you're not going nowhere. This brings me on to people that have lost their parents or their nans or people that they loved dead very well and it's hurting them. What you need to understand is, if your mum was a good fucking person and never shit on no one, if your mum was a bad person when she was younger and before she was dying she was fucking good, kind, loving, everything, they will have refined their energy over so many period of time and got it to 100% again. So when they've passed away, wherever you are, where your mum was, where your dad was, your brother was, your son was, your daughter was, whoever it is. You know, kids are more pure. That's why they're more fucking, you can see it in them. You call it innocence. That's pure energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? No hatred, no ill feeling towards nothing. That's what you've got in a kid. That gets removed as we're growing up. You need to get that shit back. No hate, no anger, no nothing. And that's what you work on. I've just lost my chain of thought, and it was a powerful point I was going to make. But there you go. That's me. I'm not telling you to do that, but that's me. Come away from your church, come away from your mosque, focus on Christ, and you'll get to the afterlife. Simple as that. When you've had a decent nan that's done everything she could as a boss, most nans are, right? She's the captive of your spirit. So your mum came out your nan. Your nan put the spirit of her in your mum. You came out your mum. Your mum put your nan's spirit from her into you. You've all got your nan's spirit within. Now your nan has passed away, whatever year. She was kind, she was loving, she was caring. Everything that they want up there. Your nan, your granddad, your mum, whoever was that. So she's gone. But because her energy is strong, she's left a trail. Because energy doesn't go. You can still feel your nan within because she's still within. You can still feel your son within because he's still within. The energy, the spirit has left a trail. You know, like when you see a plane in the sky and it's got this smoke trail behind it. When your nan passes away, her spirit travels, and to the unconscious eye you can't see it. But if you have got your nan's spirit within you and you do similar things to your nan through her life, kind, empathetic, caring, all this sort of stuff, when it's your time to pass, guess what? You do. You see the spirit, the stream that your nan's left, you're automatically aligned to that and join the spirit of your nan again. That's what it means. You'll see them in heaven. It's exactly what it fucking means. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? People aren't going to take this on board because, as I say, the conscious level's dead low. They don't understand the spiritual aspect of life. Why? Because they've been to school and it's been knocked the fuck out of them. You're encouraged to come away from the spiritual aspect of life when life is a spiritual journey that should be taken alone with one guider. Christ. Trust me. And once you're full of Christ, your daughter will become full of Christ. Your family will be full of Christ. So when you go, you can be sure she's coming when it's her time. She's coming when it's her time. And if you put that into your kids as they're growing up, and they put it into their kids as they're growing up, your family's going to be nice up there. No hate. Just think about what it's going to be like in the next life. This is a stage of life, and you've got every horrible situation in the stage of life, and you all sit there and think, this shouldn't be like this. This shouldn't be like this. The world's fucked. This shouldn't be like this. But you've only been born 40 years, and the world, this stage of life, has always been like this. Always. Since you were born, it's been like this. So this is a stage of, you know, this is a process that you've got to get through, like a minefield. And you're going to behave in certain ways, and you're going to act in certain ways, and you're going to have obstacles and adversities and all this shit coming at you, because that's what this stage is. It's like the final dance. There's nothing above there. You can't get through there physically. Do you understand? Wherever you came from, dimension, now you're here. This is the end phase. Anything that leaves here is spiritual. You can't get nothing through there unless it's spiritual. You can't send a rocket. You can't send man. End of. The only thing that gets through there is the spirit within Christ. This is that stage, people. This is that period that's gonna make you kill him. Make you do this. Make you do that. Push you to the fucking end. Make you take your life. Make you fuck this up. Make you do this. This is this stage here, people. You know, just be brave. Just be fucking brave. Don't be afraid and don't get confused. Don't harm, no. Don't damage, no. Don't impact on the process of life on anyone. Why? Because it's going to impact on you and where you end up when your vessel gives up and your spirit has got to go somewhere. It's either going to go back or go on to where it's meant to go to. If it's nice, clean and potent, it gets there. How would you get your energy clean? Sort your fucking head out. Start controlling your emotions. Let Christ in. Stop talking people like shit. Stop. Protect the good. Object the bad. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anyway, that's just me. Choose a life, not a knife on top of all that. Some of you will still be fucked up in religion. And that religion is a man-made textbook. It's not a spiritual journey. It can open up the doors to a spiritual journey, but you've got to know what the fuck you're looking for. The reason you go to church is to think about the dead. You shouldn't be thinking about the dead. You should be wanting to go and live with the dead. That makes sense. When you go to church, you go and sit in church and sit there and come out of there all down and low vibed up to fuck. Why do you want to go to church? It's designed to make you think negatively. Isn't it? You know, when you start praying to Christ, not through a priest, not through an imam, not through a brick wall, not through a floor, you'll know when you establish that personal connection with Christ, all your prayers get answered. Used people have been going to church for years and not one prayer is being fucking answered, and there's a reason for that. Choose a life, not a knife, people. Ignore all the creatures. All use drug-free individuals. Hope you're good. Why? I don't know. I'm just getting more. Drugs are a way for bad spirits to enter your system. Do you understand what I mean? Like, drugs do dirty the spirit on you. Drugs can make you turn from a kind, caring and considerate individual to a cold-blooded evil killer. So they must let evil spirits in, mustn't they? They've got to. And that's the way I'm thinking on mad shit these days. Anything that alters the mind, it's being altered because it's let a spirit in of some kind. Not your spirit. Yes, I am recovery. Hope you're good, Jody. So if you're going through all, the madness, when you go onto your drugs, you turn from a beautiful loving daughter to a fucking nasty piece of shit within a couple of years. Don't think this is for you to... You've got to battle that about yourself. What I done with me, I don't know why it happened, but what happened with me, I took myself back to my childhood. When I knew my real character, that happy little kid dancing, smiling all the time, running a shop for the old woman. That's me. I took myself back there because I was hating myself. Hating myself to fuck. For whatever reasons. The only way I conquered that hating myself was realise who the fuck I was. Realise this is not me. That was never me. I've ended up here because of A, B, C, D, E, F fucking G. It's on you to get yourself back to the mind when you was a kid. Not hating nothing. Happy about life. Grateful that you fucking be able to run out the house and jog around because your ma's let you out. That attitude. That's what I done and then rebuilt. And this is what you're seeing now. It took 9 years. I started my process in like the last 2 years of prison. That's when the real contemplation started kicking in and the thinking. And then when I've got out, all mad shit's happened to me, which has made me just fucking the way I am today. And it's still happening. It's still working on me now. I'm still going through this. Yous are still watching me go through a process of imbalance. That's what it is. It's a process of imbalance, and the reason I'm imbalanced is because I'm going to become balanced at the end of this process. So you see me having up and downs, boom, 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 but the heart is always in the right place. You hear me screaming about him, and him, but go and look at him, and him's lifestyle and what they do in life. I'm not targeting that kid on the scaffolding. I'm not targeting that kid that's going to work in the morning. I'm not targeting that decent family. I don't target no. I speak about the shit that's damaging our communities. And as far as I'm concerned, first hand, second hand, behind the scenes, in the scenes, it's organised crime groups who deal drugs that are fucking our cities up. The biggest major impact for your children, your community and everything else is the drug dealing gangs within your cities. The violent drug dealing gangs, organised crime groups. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're the biggest thing and risk for your kids. How many of your kids are fucked on drugs? And you blame your kids for it. But what about the adults in your area who are meant to guide your kids? If you've got adults encouraging your kids to take drugs, well then you've got kids manipulating adults to buy drugs. It doesn't matter how you fucking look at it. You've got 13-year-old kids snorting cocaine. Is this not registering with yous? So that 13-year-old girl there, that first sniffed coke with an 18-year-old drug dealer, what do you think happened with her? You know that drug dealer that's now 29 and he's had this bird for 9 years who's now 21? You just turn a blind eye to it. Gotta understand like, what drugs are doing to your girls and your boys, but it's very rare you get girls dealing them. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It's very rare you will get a girl deal. You're getting quite a few of them doing it now because the crossover's there now, innit? They've encouraged girl to act like man. They've encouraged man to act like girl. It's evident now. So now you've got my man doing the dishes and cleaning the shit and doing whatever, and his birds in the gym doing fucking 100 key deadlifts and fucking getting half a box of weed so she can shift on a phone in a minute. That's what it's like. Right across the board though, isn't it? You know, men are swapping responsibilities with women massively, but that's what they want to happen. They don't want a man with a strong woman supporting him. They want a man with a woman stronger than him. This is what they want going forward. Why? Because women are easily, without me disrespecting anyone, every man can be controlled by a woman, but you can get into a woman's brain more than you can get into a man's brain. That makes sense to you? So, if my man's not doing what the fuck he's told, guess what I'll do? I'll use his mother. Do as you're told or your mum gets in trouble. What does he do? Does as he's told so his mum doesn't get in trouble. At the end of the day, the biggest opposition to these people that are controlling us all our lives, implicating these big plans that we're involved in but haven't got a clue about, it's only man that can defeat this. It's only man that can defeat that. Do you understand? Women will have their part, but it's not the part they're playing now. And if it continues now, where women are becoming the dominant force in the house, where women are making the man in the house feel less secure as a man, shit's gonna go wrong. A man thrives on the responsibility of providing and protecting. If a woman beats that out of him, you're beating the man out of him. Fact. You'll get women with a man, love him, care for him, treat him as a leader, and because something goes on or something, they start disrespecting him a little bit. That little bit of disrespect is like taking the manhood away from your husband or your fella or your boyfriend. And if you keep on disrespecting them like that, in a year, you've got a shell of a man and you'll start wanting to fuck him off. You're not the same. You're not like then, and you've changed. He's changed because you're beating the shit out of him mentally. Works both ways. Why? Because the man eventually starts rebelling. And then he's held out like the bad guy. So after a year, 18 months, happens with women towards men, men towards women, not just back and men here, so don't get your shit in a twist. The point I'm making is, men take it, then snap. They can either snap inwards or outwards, introvert or extrovert. Depending on what damage you've done to him, if you've made him insecure, make him feel like he's not good in a bedroom, all these horrible bad things, it'll be an implode. If you haven't done that side of him and you just agitated him, made them angry every other day, made them fucking frustrated every other day, it's explode in your face. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't want to either. You want to make your man feel fucking strong. You want to make your man feel able to open that door to any with threats. Most men haven't got that no more. Why? Because the birds stole the confidence out of them. Honest. You know, if you just give your man some responsibilities and a little bit of loving, you've got a different man. You know, if you're continually giving your man a bit of shit, continually drilling him, continually putting him down for whatever fucking reasons, you don't want a man. You don't want a man if you're treating a man like that. A whole purpose of having a man in the house is a man that's big, strong, confident and can handle him fucking self and get out the house and make dough. If you're mentally fucking this kid up, he loses the drive to sleep with you. He loses the drive to get out and get a job. He loses the drive to speak to his mates. He loses the drive to wash himself. This can all happen. And all he needs is that woman to show him a little bit of sympathy, empathy and fucking big him up. I've never heard a most accurate quote in my whole fucking life, and nothing will ever make it. Nothing will ever get past this quote. What I'm going to tell you is now, a woman can make you or break you, and it's as simple as that. Get a woman that wants to make you better, that wants to make you elevate. Don't get a woman that's trying to break you, arguing with you like she's a man, treating aggressive, scowling faces and all this. Fuck that shit off. Do you understand? That's a woman that's gonna break the shit out of you. Get the woman with the nice smiling face, pretty eyes, not caught up, stuck back, looking like they're gonna fucking kill you. Swerve them, they're gonna break the shit out of you. Trust me. Honest, that's from experience. All these fit birds, you see them all prune, bam, 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 they're gonna fucking break you. Get that nice fucking considerate bird there. Honest, trust me, don't go for the stereotypical bird off your estate. Leggings up her ass, bit of gym, bit of steroids, Botox lips. Fuck that. That's finished. I don't mean to offend none of yous. If you've got a fella, you're sweet, you're not finished. But if you haven't got a fella and you're like that, you're not getting a fella. If you've got a fella and you're going through a process with him and you end up getting your lips done, he's loving you regardless of what you go fucking do to yourself. But if you get that shit done to you, don't be expecting to get a decent fucking fella. You're getting someone that's just going to throttle you for a few months and jog you on. Stay natural, girls. Fuck your tattoos, fuck your piercings, fuck your lips, fuck your fake eyebrows, your fake hair extensions. Fuck it all. It's been pushed on yous by Hollywood and yous have all suffered it. They push Kim Kardashian on yous, so all of a sudden everyone wants to be Kim Kardashian. You know, Kim Kardashian starts getting a big, dirty, horrible, sweaty, fat ass. Everyone wants a big, dirty, horrible, sweaty, fat ass. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not good. It's not fucking good. There's a reason why men don't want to be with women like that. We want to come home to a woman that's hugging, not fucking snarling. All of us, every man, every lad wants a woman, a mother type person to look after them as they're going through life. If you can do that for your man, he will provide for you like a man should. You'll give him the belief, you'll give him the information, you'll give him everything he needs to get off his fucking ass and be the man he can be, the man you fell in love with. You've drilled the shit out of him. What makes you do it? Drink. Drugs. What comes with that? Insecurities, accusations, time lapses, punctuality's gone. All that kicks in, destroys your relationship. Now you're in a relationship you're not even fucking happy in. Oh, but we're in it for the kids. Or is it? So instead of removing the drink and the drugs and coming back together, you're letting them evil spirits in, which are now fighting each other. Do you understand? Stop letting the evil spirits come into your relationship through drink and drugs. Why? Because they start fighting with each other. You can't control it. Some of your spirits are taking you to the point of killing your partners. This is drink and drugs that's letting these spirits in. The spirits exist in this world. They just need your mind at a certain fucking compromise so it can kick in. You've got good spirits and bad spirits. You can be possessed by both. You can be possessed by either. It's entirely up to you. It's all on your thinking. If you're taking cocaine, if you're taking ket, if you're taking anything mind altering, you're not thinking good. You've got the bad spirit there. You've got the bad spirit. Why? Because you're harming yourself. Anything that harms your spirit is a bad spirit. Is this making sense? You're a good spirit. So if you're a good spirit, what's going to target you? If you're a good spirit, what's going to target you? The bad spirits. How's the bad spirits get into you? Through external forces. What are they? Substances of any kind. Anything that takes your mind away from the realm you're in. Opens it. Lets this shit in. That's why you get that man and woman loving each other all their lives. They have a little sniff. A year later, they're divorced. Think about it.